Okay, Daryl, I'm gonna make a video here on the audio editing mixing software that I use to edit these files and put music in the background. This is it right here. It's AVS Audio Editor 7.1. I'll just go right here where it says Open, and I click that, and it open up my browser. And I could go, desktop or whatever I want to get a file. And, and then once I find the file that I want to work with, then I just, click on that file. Uh, let's, okay, let's kill that. And let's go get from my, here's it. Here's a email you sent me of Jamal's promo. I don't know why I keep saying primo. I can't get that out of my head. His promo, and we're going to download that. And see, it was scanning for viruses, and now it's downloading. Okay, okay, it's done. That should be in my download folder. Okay, so now I've got the song. I go back to my editor, pull it up, click open, and we want to go to download. Download. Open up the download folder. And I'm gonna look for Jamal. Let's see if it's under. It's under right here. I normally get rid of that when I get the file, that voice recording pro VRP. So that's where it's at in this folder. So I go to VRP right there. See, there it is. Jamal Promo. Click that. Open it. Now it loads it. You see right here, right there, and this is the waveform. Let's click it and play it. Make sure we got the right one. Play it again. Okay. Now we got to decide what kind of music we want to put with that. So let's find some music. You have to give me a minute here to find some music. Here's let's just try Gail Johnson, Cruising After Dark. Okay. Now we got those two files loaded. Okay, let's play it and make sure what we got. Yeah, I might get a little bit faster tempo portion of it, but I'll do that in the mix. I'll show you that in a minute. But we got it. Okay. Now, let's go up here to mix, and we go over here, and we got all these different mixes. We keep adding. You keep adding to them as you go. There's an unlimited amount of audio mixes. So we go to Jamal file, and we double left click, and it adds it. There it is right there. It's not very long. Let's zoom out to make it a little longer so we can see it and work with it. Now let's play it and see what we got.
What's up? My name's Jamal from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I listen to K-Jams 804, Richmond, Virginia.
Okay. Now we can turn the volume up on it here, which I always jack that up to the max. Try it now.
What's up? My name's Jamal from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I listen to K-Jams 804, Richmond, Virginia.
Okay. Now our background music. We go here to Gail Johnson, Cruising After Dark, and we double left click that, and it pops up underneath. Now, remember, I said, let's mute Jamal and play Gail Johnson. Okay, we don't want this part here. We want it a little faster, right along there somewhere. Okay, so stop it. Go back. Pull it all the way back. Okay, and we're gonna trim off. And get right about there. You can see the wave where it starts to pick up. Now we're gonna drag it back, the whole thing. I'm gonna drag back. Okay. We won't worry about this ending over here because we'll chop that off later. So now let's pull it back and unmute Jamal, and let's turn Gail Johnson down a little bit. Depending on the song, normally about 25, but we'll try that first. Now let's play it and see what we got.
What's up? My name's Jamal from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I listen to K-Jams 804, Richmond, Virginia.
Okay. I believe we need a little more pace. So let's mute that. Bring that back. And we're going to play it. And when it gets to the point that we want to start it, we're going to stop it. Right there. Okay. So now we're going to trim here off. I didn't mean to move that line. Wrong one. We're going to trim this off right to that line right there. Right there. Okay, now we're going to move the whole thing back. Okay, and let's bring this back and replay. Okay, that's what. And let's now chop off the back part. Right there. And when you see the little arrows, that's when you're chopping off. You're cutting. Okay, slide back and just keep doing that. Okay. Do it several times depending on how long the song is. Now, what you could do, and what I've done before, is make this, make it bigger. I don't know. We'll get there. It's, it's Cruising After Dark is just a long song. There's really no shortcut of how to cut it off. You just gotta keep cutting it off until you get back to your Jamal mix. When you find that, then you can let it run a little bit longer than his, and that way it'll just kind of okay. But you got. I believe you're getting the idea. And what I'm doing is uh, I'm left clicking and holding, and then just moving my cursor. And I'm doing it with one hand because I'm holding the microphone here with the other hand. And I'm on my mini computer. Because this capturing software doesn't work with Windows 8. They haven't got it to work with Windows 8 yet. So that's why I'm using my mini Windows 7. And I'm talking about the capturing software now, not the editing software, because that works with Windows 8. So you won't have any problem with that. Okay, we should be getting close. Just keep dragging it. Man, I believe her song was about 7 minutes. That's why it's so long. But we're getting there. And there's really no quick way of doing this. You just got to keep cutting it off till you get where you're trying to get to. I could pause the recording software and then come back when I get it there. Less hassle for you, but kind of kind of demonstrates to show you how much work is involved in this too. Not just boom, boom, boom. You hit a couple buttons and you got it to work. You got to kind of go in on each one and create magic, man. We're getting there. There we go. See, there's Jamal's. Now, let's just pull it right about here. See where the wave, okay, kind of right there. You see where it kind of drops down. It kind of fades out. That would be a good point. Now let's unmute him, Jamal, and then go back and play the whole thing so I see what it sounds like.
What's up? My name's Jamal from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I listen to K Jams 804, Richmond, Virginia.
So there we go.
What's up? My name's Jamal from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I listen to K Jams 804, Richmond, Virginia.
Now, what we could do, we go up here and we click him Jamal and move it over a little bit, the whole thing. So that way the music will start to play. You see, the music right here, the music is playing, and then his conversation coming. Let's try that and see how that sounds.
What's up? My name's Jamal from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I listen to K Jams 804, Richmond, Virginia.
Try it again.
What's up? My name's Jamal from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I listen to K Jams 804, Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, sounds pretty good. I will basically now I want export that once I got it where I think it sounds good. The volume, everything seemed to sound. You probably can't hear it as good as I can, but it seems to sound pretty good. I'm gonna export this audio file, and it's going to go right here. You see to my desktop, and it's going to be called export audio file on my desk, and it's an MP3 player. If you wanted in one of these here other formats, you could use these formats, but of course you know we use MP3. And let's see, we're going to go best quality, and we're not going to split any markers or anything, so we're going to click OK, and it's exporting it to my desktop. And OK, click cancel, and right there it is. Let's play it. Come on, real player. There we go. A little bit slow.
What's up? My name's Jamal from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I listen to K Jams 804, Richmond, Virginia.
Play it again.
What's up? My name's Jamal from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I listen to K Jams 804, Richmond, Virginia.
Skip there. I don't know what that was. Let's try it again.
What's up? My name's Jamal from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I listen to K Jams 804, Richmond, Virginia.
That sounds all right. Okay, now we have it here sitting on a desktop. It's called export audio. We don't like that name, so we right click, go down here where it says properties, and under general we're going to call it. You click there and just you can either backspace or you can highlight it and hit backspace, either one. We're going to call it Jamal Promo. Okay. On the details, we're going to title it Jamal Promo. Okay. And here we're just going to call that Jamal. And then click OK. And now we see it's Jamal Promo. And that's basically the way that you edit and mix music to an MP3 file. I hope this has helped, and we'll talk to you later.